Alexandria the Fearless?
So this story I'm working on, it's called Angel Moms. It's about a group of women who have lost their children, unfortunately, ranging from, cancer to gun violence, accidental deaths, things of that nature. And when I'm doing stories like this, it's kind of hard to not be invested in it emotionally. And while I was putting this story together, it didn't really hit me till the end. And I'll show you guys a quick little clip. I try to end the stories not just on a picture, like a still image. I always try to include a video. We're in a time now where, most people have footage on their phone of their family, their friends, and everybody has videos of their kids. And so I decided to end this story with kind of just a little montage of video clips of the kids when they were alive. So I just feel like it just kind of helps the story end.
The world knows that they were more.
Even though it's sad, it ends a little positive, Yeah. Yeah. These kids, they were alive. And they're still alive in the eyes of their parents, and their families. They celebrate their birthdays every year. It's always tough to lose a loved one, but I can't imagine losing a child as a parent. And so that's just a kind of little, a little behind the scenes on what it took to do this story. It was an emotional lift. It's one thing to just sit there and just kind of interview people, but to sit here and really try to put yourself in their shoes and understand what they are experiencing, what they've gone through. And so you want to be real sensitive with stories like this too. You want to make sure you're using the right imagery. You want to make sure that you're kind of thinking from an audience perspective too. Like, if I watch this, how would it make me feel? And also, if I'm the family member, how would it make me feel? And so I always try to make sure I represent the stories in a way that best reflect who that person was. And yeah, just a little something behind the scenes of a storyteller. I'll show you guys the next one. Peace.